channel. Today I'm just going to do another quick little video on some vertical handhelds that I got this year. I have the RG353v and the RG351v, and it's still charging. I have the RG353xx. Okay. What I thought I'd do is just, I'm not really going to do a comparison because it's all personal preference, right, on what you want. I'm still running the stock software on all three. I haven't updated it, so the software and the game cards all came from Anbernic. It's all right from them. I haven't done anything, so it's all right out of the box still. I just thought I'd play a couple of games on each of them and show you the difference and give you my final opinion on which I think, for me, because that's all I can do, right, is for me, what I prefer and what I think about it, and we'll go from there. Let's get into some gameplay. Okay, so these are the three handhelds that I'm gonna, vertical handhelds that I'm gonna go over. These are the ones that I have, so it's kind of old to new, I guess, or however you want to say it. But we have the 351v, RG351v. So it's got your two shoulder buttons in the back. Nothing on the top of this one. On the side we have our power, our reset, and our two TF cards. On the other side you have your volume. In the front you have your function key, your D-pad, which I find all the D-pads nice. Get these out of the way a bit. You have your clicky buttons, your start and your select. Okay, so that's the 351 RG351v. So now we're going to go to the RG353v. Gotta watch. I'm taking a stab in the dark. V means vertical, because if you take a look at, what is this one, 351p, right? 351v, you got your, so the shoulder buttons are a little different than the 351. The 351 buttons are different than the 351v. Okay, a little bit of shake. Right. Okay. On the top of this one, you've got your sound, your HDMI, and your OTG. The bottom, you've got your DC charging. On this one side, you have your volume. On this side, you have your TF cards, your power, and your reset. Okay. On the front, we have D-pad, two sticks. To the 351v is one. Okay, start, select, different color buttons are not all black. These buttons seem a little I'm going to say tighter. D-pad, okay, because this is a bunch newer than this one. We've got a single speaker in the front. This one has a single speaker in the front. So that's the 351v and the 353v. Okay, this one sort of in a class by itself because it's sort of more of a smaller one. It doesn't have near the processing power, and it only has, I think, 256 megs of RAM. As you can see, no joysticks whatsoever. On the side of this one we have our volume, HDMI out. On this side we have our power, our reset, our two TF cards. On the front we have our menu button. This is the stock, and I haven't updated it. This is actually the stock where it's shipped with, where the 353v, I have updated it from the Anbernic site to the second. So this does have an update, but it's still stock firmware. This one is still what I got out of the box. This one is out of the box. So you've got your D-pad, which I think works really nice. You've got your menu button, your start, select, and your buttons, and your shoulder buttons. These ones are more like these ones. I think they might be a little smaller though, but they're the same. Okay, so those are the three that I'm going to go over. today. These three games quite aren't on the same level as like playing wise. I'll do what I can to find games in the same systems. So on these two, the 351 and the 353, both have PlayStation, and they both have Tekken 5. Whereas the best I can do on here with stock firmware is, if we go to stock firmware, I have PS1. Maybe it's just me. Looks like PS1 is all I've got on this one. So I'm going to do Tekken. What do we got? I think we just have Tekken 3. Because the number of screens, 7. I'm on screen 1 of 7, so of course you go over and you've got all those. And this is just on the card that ships with the OS on it. So we'll do Tekken 3 on that one. We'll do Tekken 5 on that one, and we'll do Tekken 5 on that one. Sound you're hearing is off of the 353xx. Oh, and that one too. So we'll turn the volume down on. So the volume right now is on that one, in the middle, 353v. So for what they're doing, like this is Tekken 3, and it's looking like the screen on the 353xx. That's really nice. The screen on the 353v is incredibly nice too. It's not too bad on the 351v, but you can see aspect ratio differences, right? Okay. Okay, so now we'll have the sound coming out of the one we're going to use. Oh, it moves around here pretty good. What do I want?
Martial law. Get ready for the next battle.
Oh, let's have a look and see how it fights. Looks pretty good. Oh, a little bit of a stutter there.
Round one.
Oh, sound is a little bit of a stutter on this. Yeah, sound is messed up on this. You can hear it. Next to the sound, it seems to be playing okay. The sound has awful bad stutter on it. Okay, like you can, like, it's just got a really funny sort of vibration in the sound, but as far as I can see, the game is playable. This is Tekken 5 on the 351v. Okay, so from what I can tell, Tekken 5 on the 351v is playable, but the sound is messed up. Okay, so that's Tekken 5 on the PSP. Now we'll try Tekken 5 on the 353. Okay, that's that single speaker. Sounds good.
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament.
Try to do the same fighter. Try and
Get
do the
ready
same
for the
fighter.
next battle.
Okay, sound way better. Oh, I'm fighting a pink panda. Wonderful.
Fight.
Yeah, sound is way better on this one. Game looks a little better. Turn this down a bit. Okay, so Tekken 5 on the 353v is definitely the way to go. So there's a lot more, as you can see, there's a lot more PlayStation PSP games on here that you get on here. Now, I'm not going to, like, some of these might play good. I don't want to spend a ton of time on every system. So PSP, playable, sound is kind of vibrating on Tekken 5 on the 353v, 351v. The PSP games on the 353v play quite nicely. Okay, so PSP, good on this one. Bad sound, but plays okay on that. And Tekken 3 on the PS1, because that's just what it can do. Okay. Sound plays good. Sound sounds good. It looks really good. Screen is amazing on this thing. Just saying. Okay, so Tekken 3 on the 353xx, really good, looks good, sounds good, no problem at all with the sounds, and getting out of it is way easy on this. You just exit game, and you're back to your menu. Okay, so PSP, PlayStation 1, Tekken 5, Tekken 3, okay? On the 351v, Tekken 5 playable sound skips. Now you can probably go in and change it. Remember, this is just stock. I don't change it all. This is, I want to give you a fair review of what it's like out of the box. Okay, PSP Tekken 5 on the 353v. Looks good, sounds good, is highly playable. So PSP good on 353v. Bad sound on on 351. Sorry. What this can do is now with Garlic OS and all that, you can probably put PSP on here, but again, I'm just running stock. PS1, Tekken 3, highly playable. Sounds good, looks good, is just completely playable. Okay, let's move on to another game. Okay, so now we are going to play a Neo Geo Pocket game, and I found it on all three. So we're just going to do the first one. I'm not going to go through and pick a whole bunch. I just want to show a quick one. So we've got Metal Slug First Mission, Metal Slug First Mission, and Metal Slug First Mission. Okay? This is on the Neo Geo Pocket. You can see we've got the aspect ratio. This is the 353, this is the 351v. Wow, game over just like that, eh? Okay. Okay, well, plays really good. Kind of neat, actually. I haven't really played any of these. Okay, so I suspect it'll probably play really good on all of the games, on all of them. So this is that's the Neo Geo Pocket Metal Slug First Mission. And there we go. Okay. So now we'll visit the 353v. Turn its volume up. It's a little different actually. Colors are deeper. The bullets are actually round, not square. Oh no, just a different bullet. Okay, gotcha. It does seem to be running a little quicker, actually, I think. But the other one was highly, highly playable. Okay, so that is Neo Geo Metal Slug First Mission on the 353V. Now we will turn the volume up on this one and we will check it out on the 353X. So again, we could go in, you know, you can just hit this and you can go in and you can change it all. But I kind of just leave it all because anything you do for one game in here changes the whole library. So if you want to change it all, you can. And of course Garlic OS, but again, this is stock. I haven't even updated the first update. This is right out of the box still. And because of the stretched screen, it looks a little different, a little out of focus maybe, I guess you could say, but it looks really good and clear and crisp, highly playable. And if you wanted to, you can just let's put in HD. See the difference there? That is taken away. But now every game that plays, right? Scan lines. See how easy it is to adjust things. Remember, on this one, you're adjusting your whole video library. Okay, that one's dark. But it's nice and playable. I'm gonna go back to where I keep it. I keep it on fast. Okay, so that is Neo Geo Pocket. We'll just okay, so that's the Neo Geo Pocket Metal Slug First Mission on 351v, 353v, and the 35xx, okay? All completely playable. It all just plays it a little different. Okay, so highly playable on all three. So if you want Neo Geo, you're safe to go with anything you like. This one you have to play with, you know, it'll be a little stretched. You can play around with it, but that's the Neo Geo Metal Slug First Mission. Okay, we'll carry on to a different one. Okay, so now we're going to take a look at some Game Boy. I got Mega Man 1 on all three. So we'll start with 351v. Start getting that name right, right? Turn the volume up. Okay, so we got shoot and jump. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so we'll fall down there. Okay, so it plays nice, I guess. I've never played it before, so. Okay, way to double jump. Okay, so that's Mega Man on the 351v. Turn the volume down on that. Oh, we changed systems here. Game Boy, there we go. Okay. Okay, next to the fact that it's green, and I'm sure you can change that if you really wanted to. Plays just the same other than the color, and from what I can remember from the Game Boy, this was the right color for the Game Boy. Okay, so Game Boy Mega Man 1. Okay, we'll turn the volume down on that. Speaker on this one is really good. Speaker on this one is really good. Little. I'll go into that. Okay. Oh, this one looks. Remember how I've got this set? I've got it set on fast. So the haters are gonna hate on me. Yes, I know. But it plays nice. Actually, I prefer the way this one looks to the other two. But again, that's just my preference. If I was going to play Game Boy games, I would be playing it like this. I want to get this guy. Nope. Okay, so it plays nice. Sounds really good. It actually sounds better than, I think, sounds better than 353. Okay. So, see how easy it is to get out of the games on that. I love that. Okay, So we just die. So, Mega Man on Game Boy. It looks and plays really good on the 351v. Sounds okay, I guess. It probably sounds more like the Game Boy would because it's older. We got the green. You can change it on the 353v. Sounds way better than the 351. And then you have the 35xx. I like how it looks. That's my preference. And it sounds amazing. They all play really good. So Game Boy, good on all three. Let's carry on. Okay, now we're going to play some Capcom. We're going to play shmups. I haven't done a shmups yet. So we're going to do, the Looper Master 1944. Okay. Charging the 353xx. So again, we'll just start with this one. Turn the volume up. Okay, put in a credit. I do like the bigger screen on this one. Sounds not too bad. And that would be how you blow all your bombs right off the bat. So again, highly playable, sounds really good. I hope you can hear the sound. Okay, highly playable. And yeah, there'll probably be games in the Capcom library that this has troubles with, but I'm not going to go through every single. I'm not going to go through every single game. So, Looper plays quite nice on the highly playable, looks good, sounds good on the 351v. 353v. Sure, I had it there. There we go. Just turn the volume up on this one. Okay, put in some credits. Sounds a little deeper. Picture's a little crisper. Yeah, sounds way better. Okay, Looper on 353v. I think it sounds way better. Sounds good on the 351, but 351 sounds way better. Okay. Turn the volume up on the 35xx. Oh yeah, get a totally different picture. The screen on this thing is just amazing. Getting some credits. Again, no joystick on this, so it's all D-pad, but that's fine. Sounds really good. Really deep picture, like crisp. Looks good, sounds good. Get some more bullets before we die. Oh, man, we died. See if we can get to the ship the same place at least, right? There we go. I like how when you die you can go get everything you lost. I like that. We'll bring those guys in. Again, everyone's going to have their own preference how they want the game set up, right? This is how I like it set up. So that is Looper on the 353xx. Whoops. Camera fell, lights fell. You don't want your camera to fall. My camera fell already and took out my my 505. Not cool. Now I got to reset the light. Okay, so Looper on all three of the verticals that I have here. Works really well. I like the big screen, but it sounds a little tinnier on the 351v. 351. Sounds really good, looks really good on the 353v. I think the best picture is on the 35xx. You don't got a joystick, of course. You don't got a thumbstick, but you got your D-pad, and speaker sounds really good. Okay, let's do one more and we'll give you my final thoughts. Okay, one more game, then we'll do my final thoughts. We'll do that's his Game Gear. That's not what I want. We will do a, sorry, we'll switch this back to Sega Mega Drive. And we will do Sonic, because everyone loves Sonic, and we'll do that on all three. So that means we will have done a couple of Nintendos, a Neo Geo, and some handhelds. So that should give us kind of a comparison a little bit, and then I'll do my final thoughts. So let's start like we have been with that one. Turn the volume up. There he is, Sonic. Looks good. Whoops. Don't look at the camera while you're playing, right? I think this plays really good. This is Sega Master System. So, whoops. Okay, here we go. I really don't see anything wrong with Sega Master System on this, on 351v. Okay, now let's have a look at 353v. See a little bit different with the color. Sounds a wee different, little bit different. Colors are deeper and richer, right? Different screen, of course, because it's a touch screen on this, right? Looks really good. Sounds amazing. Okay, 353v. I think it looks really good and sounds really good. Okay, now the 35xx. Again, screen looks really good. Screen is a little dark. Now I could go in and change that. You just go in here, display. Let's go backlighting up to 4. See how easy that is, and it's not as dark. Looks really good. Looks really good. Sounds really good. Okay, it's Sonic, Sega Master System on the 353xx. So let's turn the volume. Okay, so that plays really good. This one is really nice with this one because it is way, you can see, you know, like you can see the size difference if you just take a look at the lines. If I line the top up right, you can see the size difference. If we go sideways, you know, you can see the size difference. So if you just want to play the older games, and and you don't want to play a lot of the PSP, you want to play the Sega Master System, the Sega, the Nintendo, the Game Boy, the Game Gear, all those, and you have a bigger hand and you like the vertical and you only want the one stick. I really like the wood on this one too. The 351v is really nice and will play all the older games no problem whatsoever. Okay? The 353v will play Dreamcast, plays Dreamcast, and most of everything that I've got on here for PSP, it will play without any stuttering. Okay, PlayStation. It's a little smaller. Plays a little further. You do have the Windows option. You do have the Android option. I use this for Linux, and I have the 353M, which I run the Android one on. It's got the same games. They all play the same. It's just different, right? So if you want to play the newer games and you like the vertical, you got the 2 sticks, 353v. Okay. 353xx plays. Whoops, what did I do? Plays up to PS1 games. I take this thing everywhere with me. It's in my pocket all the time. And I play vertical games. I play the arcade games. It's where I kind of stick around with is the vertical games. The Capcom games, Neo Geo games is kind of where I play, and the MAME games, okay? But I take this thing everywhere with me. It's got a great screen. It sounds good. It charges really quickly, okay? So it all really depends on what you want. My choice at home to play vertical games is, of course, this one, because it does everything this one does, and I have it because I do reviews, so I pretty much buy them on release day when I get them. I buy all of my handhelds. None are sent to me. I buy them all right from Anbernic. I don't buy them from Amazon. Because I get it on release day. When I go anywhere, like out for the day into Calgary, anywhere like that, I always take this with me. If I travel, I usually take either this one or the M, 353m. I did used to take my 505. But with my last video, if you watched it, my camera fell off the mount and smashed the screen. So my 353, my 505 is in pieces. I'm trying to get a screen. I don't know. If I can get a screen cheap enough, I will. If not, I'll just wait to the next Anbernic release. Hopefully it does the same thing. If not, later on I'll replace it. Okay? So depends on what you want to do. Okay? So I use all three. I mostly use these two, because I have these two. If I didn't have this one, I would be using these two. Okay? So it all depends. Okay? Thanks for watching me play these games. I'll give you my final thoughts and we'll wrap this up. Okay, so today we looked at the 351v, the 353v, and the 353xx. The three vertical handhelds that I have here with me. We played a few different games. It all depends on what you want to do and what games you want to play. If you want to play, the up to PSP and that, you're gonna want a 353v or the 353m, okay, or the 353vs. If you just want to play the older stuff and you like a bigger vertical, the 351v is great, okay, and it is portable still. It still goes in your pocket, in your backpack, stuff like that. If you want to just play the older stuff and something smaller and you don't mind the small, no joysticks, 35xx is awesome. I take this everywhere with me. So I'm not trying to tell you which is the best. I'm just giving you my opinion. Depending on what you want to do, you want the 351v, 353v, or the 35xx. Those are the three that I have. There might be a couple more, and of course there's ones from different manufacturers, but this is what I have. Like I said, I buy directly from Anbernic, so this is what I have. I hope that what I've done here helps for you to decide how some of the games play. Thank you for stopping by and watching my videos. Like and subscribe. And I am going to try to get onto TikTok. I will be doing different stuff on that. So if you like what I'm doing here, check out the half a minute stuff you can do on TikTok. And thanks for stopping by, and I'll catch you in the next one.